Okay, man. Look, here's Jelly Bert's house, dude. Time to start taking it seriously. Let's get Jelly Bert in the fucking. Let's get his fucking chimp head in the game. Let's check out this catalog. Fucking shit. What do you got? Oh, how do I have 830 Berts? Jelly Bert is really packing over here. Hell, holy hell! I don't even play him. That was exciting. I don't know about that. That's kooky. Oh, bro. Fuck yeah. Oh, man. Bamboo rod, I'll pass. Dude, what should we give? Oh, I feel like Jellybird could easily rock the fishing fan. We gotta work towards that shit. That's definitely a fucking... That would look good on us, man. That's definitely a Jellybird thing. Yeah, there's one other thing I saw. Where was it? Buy some shorts. I don't know. I want some new shorts, I guess. It might not look good on me, but we'll see. Okay, man. Now we got something to look forward to. Now I gotta get some more Berts. That's not enough. 800? Oh, you fucking noob. I mean, it's not. I mean, I have a shitload of my other tunes. Because I sit in Donald's Dreamland. I used to never do that because I used to think there's no, there's no guarantee that Donald's Dreamland is gonna have a fucking bean fest or whatever every night. But boy, was I wrong. It's pretty much every fucking night. Pretty much every fucking night they have a bean. I mean, last night I just sat there for like less than 5 minutes and they just went absolute. It was like the most ape shit I've ever seen them go. It was like one dude too, I think. It was I think I got 8,000 Berts in like a minute. It was insane. And I don't know, I just used to love earning Berts on my own. But and I probably still will do that, but just for the experience. But now that I figured out the whole Donald's Dreamland situation, dude, it's gonna be hard to go back, boy. Shit. I got Berts fucking coming out of my fucking pockets, dude. I got Berts coming out of my ass. Crazy. Okay, micromanage. Let's do it. Let's fucking go, buddy. Man, I don't know what the fuck is up with me, but like I have been just randomly remembering things from my childhood that are like such faint memories. And it's coming back to me in a faint way, like it just happened to me just now, but it usually happens to me when I'm falling asleep. For the past like 2 nights, and this is the 3rd day it's been happening. I'm just thinking about these memories that like I literally barely remember. I don't even have like an image in my mind of it, but I just recalled. It's so random. I must be going nuts. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just randomly recalled the smell of like the pool area, or a pool area, like a pool room in like a facility. And I just remember I think like 40 minutes away from us my house, there's like this place that I went to, I think for camp or something one summer, or maybe we just went there. I don't even know, but this was when I was like probably before I was 10. And I just swam in this place, and I just like it's weird. It's just like totally obscure memories, and I just like I'm recalling pool noodles and just the smell of the pool area. It's just weird, and that used to scare the shit out of me. They have this very unique smell, and it's always like very humid in there, and Usually I think it's pretty hot in there. Like a sauna. I guess. But yeah, I've been just recalling random memories that just out of nowhere. Recalling these things that happened in my life, and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Why would I remember that? I don't even know. Pool noodles. I think it's because like I was just breathing, and just caught a smell. It's like the smell of my microphone or something, and because it's right next to me, obviously. And it just for a split second, it kind of almost smelled like that. You know how it goes, man. Just sweet and sour. Sweet and sour. Ugh. Oh man, I didn't ask for this, pencil pusher. I just wanted my fucking kitty task. And look what you've done, sweet and sour. You know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to train my gags up. Maybe I'll do some post commentary shit while I have training footage in the back. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really have much to talk about at the moment. That was one hell of a fight. That was one chimp of a champ. Yeah, see you later. Okay. I don't like have any friends on this account yet, as far as I know. I mean, I just thought about that when I logged on. I don't know any of these people. No idea who these guys are. 6 hours ago. I have no idea who these people are. I know who this is. This is my friend. And that's it. I have no idea who that is. I just know one person. Apparently they've all looked like they've been on recently, so shit. But you know, the more I play on this tune, the more I'll make friends here. That's just how it works, you know. I found that. I have way more friends on my main tune, but all those friends are from years ago. So they basically haven't been on in years. And I started playing my other tune, my Black Cat, and I have more friends on that account now, basically. And then I started playing my main tune again way more, and then now I have more friends on my main again. So it's weird. Like back and forth. The more you play on a tune, the more friends you make, just kind of inherently. Even if you don't seek it out, it just happens, you know. Like I don't seek out friends in this game. Obviously, sometimes you kind of basically just need help in this game. There's really no way around doing some of this stuff in this game alone, so we'll have to meet some peoples to progress. I just need one micromanager. Let's go seek him out in his fucking lair and demolish him. I've been thinking about playing, well, not really, but you know, this whole Blizzard shit has been going down here. I don't know what's going on, but I've been watching Twitch a little bit more. I basically completely stopped watching streams altogether. But since like maybe a week ago, I've been watching streams here and there because things have been interesting. Enough. And been hearing a little bit about this Blizzard drama. I don't know anything about it. I've never been a World of Warcraft player. I think I've played it like one time, and that was probably like 10 years ago. And I couldn't figure it out because I was too stupid, and I don't even think my computer could even run it anyway. I don't know. I have no idea. A long time ago, and I don't remember any of it. I remember the controls being strange to me. Yeah, but I've been thinking about playing. I mean, there's a lot of MMO news. There's this New World thing, which is an Amazon game, so it's like, already I'm like, fuck you, I don't really want to play an Amazon game. Loser. But then there's Ashes of Creation I've been hearing about. But Final Fantasy 14, I think, is what it's called. Been around for a little while, right? I don't know. I feel like it's been around for a long time, but apparently it only came out last year. Which is strange, because I feel like I remember hearing about that MMO for a while. So maybe I just miscalculated how old I thought that game was, but apparently it's only like a year old. I thought that, I don't know. I'll have to, maybe I'm wrong again. I'll look it up. I'll check it out. That game looks cool. I love my favorite game. One of my favorite games, actually, of all time is Final Fantasy 15. I know people have their qualms about that game, but that's the only Final Fantasy game I've actually played. Come on, man. Come on, man. 33 buildings, or 33 floors. I almost got a gold star a few days ago. I literally was at 74 floors, one away from getting a gold star, and the cogs just kept fucking taking shit away. It was just awful. But I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm gonna attempt it again at some point. I love Final Fantasy 15. It was such a brilliant story. It makes me cry to this day, the ending. It's just such a great story. Like, you know, I was a weeb before I knew really anything about weeb games. And I know that Final Fantasy, honestly, I don't even really consider it a weeb game, but I guess it is. I mean a weeb franchise. But I don't know. Anyway, so I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I was into Final Fantasy 15 before I actually became a weeb. Now that I think about it, because that game came out in what, 2016? Where are we going? Seaweed Street. So I've been kind of anxious. At first I wasn't really, but nowadays I'm feeling a little bit more anxious to play other Final Fantasy games, even though I know they're nothing like 15. But I really like 15 for the story. So I'm sure if the story's good in 15, I can imagine that the story might even be better in the other games. I'm just not a huge fan of like top-down games or like 2D games or shit like that. Not a huge fan. Oh shit. Don't die, man. Oh shit. Never mind. Well, another cog might join now, though, because I just joined. Okay, never mind. I was gonna heal you, but okay, fuck you. Barnacle Bargains. Probably already fucking passed it. Not looking at the map, man, because, you know... Oh, here it is. See, you know, I feel like looking at the map is just another de-immersifying thing here. A big white wig. Ironically, looking at your tasks all the time is also demercifying, so maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe I should actually listen to the fucking dialogue. I need backstabbers. We're gonna have to go over to, what is it? I don't know what the street's called. Lighthouse Lane? So, yeah, I've been slightly taking an interest in, MMOs for me are, like, that's one of the reasons, well, it's not really one of the, I just play Wizard 101 and Toontown because I love them, and I grew up with them. But for me, like, newer MMOs, or just more mainstream MMOs, I've never really been able to really get into because, first of all, it's a lot to learn, and I'm really dumb. And such a slow learner, so it's no easy task, and I haven't had the gall to take it up as of recent, or just as of ever. Because I play, when I play an MMO, I play it like an RPG. The only MMO I've really had too much experience in is Elder Scrolls Online. Fucking love that game. People consider it a kind of like a mid or a subpar MMO. I wouldn't know. See, like, I wouldn't know. But I love that game. I understand people have their qualms with it, and maybe I would too if I was more invested in the MMO genre. But it's a lot to learn. And, I feel like for me, the main thing nowadays is, like, I don't even know if I want to go there because I feel like MMOs could be so much more than what they are. Like, every MMO is just kind of, it's almost like it's boring. Like, there's levels, dungeon, farming, PvP. It's like, I don't really care about any of that stuff. I've never played an MMO to PvP. I've never been interested in that. It's always so boring. I just feel like if MMOs were more like RPGs, just with more respect to the social manner or the social aspect of what it is to be an MMO, it could do a lot better. Like that dude fucking died. Why is he dead? Did he just go into another battle after he finished? Isn't that the same guy I tried to heal and who's at like 6 laugh? I just, I watched this anime once called Recovery of an MMO Junkie, and it really it was about this like middle-aged chick who decided to become a NEET and just stay home and play video games all day. And she like picked up this new MMO or whatever, and then like the anime kind of goes into the MMO, and it like the anime becomes the MMO pretty much. Like it goes into the game, and it shows what she's doing. And there's like a lot of scenes where she meets these people, and then they are in sort of a group, a guild, if you will. And they're all best friends, buddy, and they hang out at like a bar or whatever. It's like a medieval MMO, obviously it's like fantasy, and they hang out at like a I don't know, what would you call it? I don't know, just a bar, I guess. Is that what you would call it in the medieval genre? A saloon. That would be like a western. I don't know, a tavern, I guess. Yeah, a tavern. They hang out and they drink ale, and I'm just like, if you could somehow take that vibe of just hanging out with your friends and having a spot that you go to just hang out, but actually have things to do, and still be social. Like if you could make an MMO feel a little bit more simulative, Like, make it feel more social. Make it feel more real. If you could do that, then I'd be sold. But I feel like MMOs don't do that. MMOs are I feel like they're tunnel visioned, you know? It's about a game. It's about a game, and it's about leveling up. And I just feel like MMOs have the potential to be about so much more than that. It doesn't have to just be about dungeon PvP, you know, PvE. Spawn in, learn the game, learn the controls, level up, go do a dungeon, then do the same exact cookie cutter dungeon a million times until you're at the level cap, and then do PvP. It's like, that's really fucking black and white and boring to me. Like, I would not play an MMO like that. Dungeons, fuck that. Like, make it a real experience that everyone's experience can actually be different instead of some just cookie cutter, like, choose a certain build, choose a certain, you know, class. It's like, that shouldn't be the only uniqueness of your experience, and then everything else is kind of just this kind of set scenario thing. I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down here. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, or if you kind of see where I'm coming from. Is that a boss bot? Whoops. I'm running away. I can't do this. I can't face them. I need cell bots, boy. Cheaping out of that one. I guess there were a lot of cell bots on that street, so I guess I'll go back. But I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. I just feel like, okay, there was a game that was in development for like a few years, like half a decade pretty much, if not more, and it was called Identity MMO. And if you're familiar with the game, you're probably chuckling right now because it turned out to be, well, people say that it turned out to be like a scam or whatever. And I guess at the moment, it's pretty much true that it turned out to be a scam. Like, they made like over $1 million in GoFundMe or whatever the fuck it's called, and, you know, Kickstarter or whatever, and they got pretty heavily funded. And then they finally, after so long, they released their first module, which was just a town square, basically, where you could just test the game, and it was just like this total disappointment, and it was a clusterfuck. Anyway, the point is, it's not about the game. What I'm saying is, that game was supposed to be a life simulator. It was supposed to be about like role play, and I really love my roots with RP are pretty much Arma 3 Altus Life. If you're familiar with that, fucking good for you. You know what I'm talking about. But essentially, if you've ever watched like a streamer play GTA RP, it's man, I'm really missing, and this is pissing me off. I'm fucking missing everything. If you've ever like watched GTA RP on Twitch, which a lot of people have, just Arma 3 is just the exact. It's pretty much the origin of GTA RP, practically. I mean, there have been lots of games to do RP, but Arma 3 is like one of the oldest at this point. Maybe not even. I mean, Arma 3 came out around the same time GTA did, but GTA seemingly didn't do RP for quite a while. And I'm sure there have been games to do it even before then, but my experience, I played Arma 3 Altus Life, which was just kind of this loose roleplay server thing where you'd basically just simulate life, you know? Like, you could choose to get a job and do that job on your own accord, or you could just talk to people, fuck around. You could rob a bank. You could, you know, do illegal shit. There's cops and robbers, practically. You know, there's cops that play as cops. They could choose to play as cops or civilians. Or in Arma, there was EMTs. You could also choose to play as a medic. And trust me, in Arma, you would need that function. So, anyway, so you'd get a job and you'd have like a kind of a bank account, and the goal in Altus Life at least was just to make money, and there's really nothing special about having money. It's just, I guess the fun of it was the process of making money, because it was usually risky. You could get held up by another player, or, you know, it was dangerous. But anyway, so the people who actually make one of the biggest Arma 3 Altus Life servers decided to make a game called Identity MMO, where it was basically just a standalone game version of that RP experience, except there was way more customization, way more options, way more systems, because it was its own game. So it was basically literally a life simulator. Like, you would be able to buy a house and probably customize your own house in literally any way. You could probably fucking sit on the fucking couch and watch TV. They literally advertised that you could buy a television and then turn it on and watch Twitch streams or YouTube videos on the TV. They had like a movie theater, and it was just like, it's kind of strange, maybe if it's your first time hearing about it, but I thought it was so badass. A literal life simulator. And I just think that if MMOs just added more aspects like that, where it really felt way more social, and it really felt like more realistic, more immersive, instead of just like this cookie cutter grinding experience that was just, most people just focus on leveling up and that's it. It's like, that's what an MMO is. It's like, an MMO could be way more than that. It could be such an immersive, like, unique experience. And I feel like I'm just waiting for an MMO that will truly, like, immerse me. Like, an MMO that'll actually make me feel like I'm basically just playing Skyrim, and just have this absurd amount of activities to choose from, instead of just feeling like, oh, I'm just gonna hop in this dungeon 40 times and level up and boom, then I'll do a certain amount of damage. It's like, who cares? It's items, I mean, items, power, damage, whatever. It's just boring to me. I know some may not agree, some may agree completely, I have no idea. But that's my stance, I guess. That's my take. But I feel like MMOs could really just be way more than they are. So I hope for the future of MMOs, that it'll be, I seriously doubt it'll happen, but I'm just hoping that MMOs become more of a varietal experience. You'd think a game where you can literally play with your entire continent divided through a few dozen servers, that it would be a unique experience. And I think maybe back in the day, when MMOs first came to be, probably was a pretty big deal, and it was a unique experience. But now, the aspect of all the people on this big server is kind of faded away, and I feel like I don't really give a shit about that anymore. What I want now is content. Like, I want sustainable content that isn't just cookie cutter experience that I'll get bored of in 5 minutes. That's my fucking shit. That's all I got to say. That's about enough talk for this episode.